Win. Free Xbox 360. Do this and win. Make money from home. Guess what? You just fell for a scam. According to scamdex.com, phishers, or email attackers, are able to convince 5% of recipients to respond to them. Does this create some doubt in your mind about any other search and win site, win this, anything like that? Well, I know it has for me, but there is one exception. Swagbucks.com. Now, this is just a search engine like Google, only this search engine lets you randomly win what's called a Swagbuck. Okay? Now, I know all the other scam sites have obviously led you to believe that pretty much every single one is bad and wants you to pay money. But this is an actual legitimate exception. According to free press release Swagbucks.com, I did that a little fast. Freepressrelease.com, quote, Swagbucks were first introduced in September 2007, and it is the first real rewards program. Now, these sites always seem way too good to be true, and this one is actually the only exception I've ever found. Now, as well as me taking the risk, of finding this to be a scam myself, I tried out the site and use it all the time now. And I have also gotten things from this website, from the store that they have, just to prove that you don't have to pay anything and there's no catch at all. So I went through the entire process to make sure it was good. Now, although these scam sites are too frequent and most of them always want you to pay or end up with you paying for something, this one is free, easy to use, has great prizes, and is easy to get into. Now that we know just what this site is and how it works, now that I have explained to you what this presentation is about, let's go a little further into what it is and how it works. And something to keep in mind, and I know I kept it in mind, is a quote from CNN.com. It's especially important to look past the large print. So you always want to read every fine print you can find, just to make sure you're not getting ripped off, because there's always a catch, except for this one. It's true, you'll see. First off, this site is extremely easy to learn, and it's got a familiar face. It's a search engine just like Google, and it's powered by Google and Ask, so you're getting good results, and it can be set up the exact same way as Google, so almost nothing changes except for the fact that you win points. Quote from the Google site, just a little statistic for you. Google performs a third of all searches worldwide. A third. There's more than 3 search engines, so they have a big impact on the searches run daily. So this one is a special case where every search is a chance for a denomination of 1 to 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 Swagbucks. Now, it's also random, so you never know what you're going to get. You might get a 1 one day, and you might get 100 the other day, and certain times. There's no specifics to it. All you have to do is build them up and get more, and you can, save up for higher ticket items and all that stuff. Now that you know how it works, let's take a look at some of the things offered in the store. They have many different categories, so there's always going to be something you can get. You don't always have to save up like 100,000 Swagbucks. None of it actually costs that much, just an exaggeration. First off, they have gift cards, and there's tons of them, so there's always one that you can choose from. And this store updates often, so they'll add new ones and all that stuff. They have Target, Petco, Starbucks, the Apple Store for all you iTunes user, Musician's Friend for musicians. They have movie ticket gift cards and even gas gift cards. As well as that, they have trading cards and vintage collectibles and concert prints. Now the trading cards are from all the major sports associations, MLB, NBA, NFL. and they always have, you know, the greatest players and all that stuff. For all you collectors out there, I know there's probably not too many of you here, they have records and old VHS tapes like Top Gun, if you've ever seen Top Gun. So they have that, and it's really easy to get a hold of. They also have limited edition prints of today's like rock artists, like Linkin Park, System of a Down, Van Halen, and there's more. And they're only available through this store because they actually have a professional photographer that works for the site and actually goes to their concerts and takes pictures. Now, probably the most desirable ones are from the video games and electronics, where they have games, accessories, and even the consoles themselves, 360s, PS3s, and the Wii. Now, the electronics section also can have custom etched iPods and HD TVs, so there's a bunch of different things you can get. Now that we know how it works and what the prizes are, let's see how easy it is to get involved. There's a flyer I'm going to pass out to you guys today, and on the flyer there's a URL. It's quite simple. All you have to do is go to that URL, fill in your information, and register, and then they'll even start you with 3, just as a little incentive to get into the program. And then you just, for example, make it your homepage. Use it just like you do Google, and then it really builds up that way. It's a lot easier. Now, there's other ways to build up your Swagbucks faster. First, you can promote their site. They have little banners that you can put on your MySpace and Facebook. It's really easy. You just copy and paste the code. I'm sure many of you guys know that. You can also invite your friends through referrals. And for every one they win, you win one. So it really helps add up. Also, they have a shop and earn, which is basically just a bunch of online sites where for every 5 you spend in real money, you get a Swagbuck. It is how it works, the prizes you can get, and how easy it is to get involved. And I would like to recap my points. First off, it's incredibly easy, and it is free. It's got a lot of prizes, so there's always a choice. And it's a snap to get into. So I encourage all of you guys to at least check it out. And if you stick with it, your prizes are just beyond the horizon.